5. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Smith. And it's Buzelis in at the 4. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Now here's Giddey. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Toronto. Inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Giddey. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
2 shots.
That's good from Jones. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Now here's Hart from the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Okoro passes to Jones. It's Giddey on the wing. Smith with a screen on Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Okoro. Chicago passing it around. From deep, Giddey. And again, Chicago, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, got a piece of it. 13 feet out. Double team on Towns. Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Outside Jones. Pass to Okoro. Here's Buzelis. Puts up a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brunson. 33 points last game. Right side Hart. Bridges outside. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Giddey. Pass to Smith from outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Last time they met was in New York.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Now here's Okoro. Still no points. Outside Giddey. over Hart. And it's Giddey missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Towns passes to Brunson. And here's Anunoby. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Make some noise.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at New York. Right now, they rank third in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And checking out Chicago, far behind in the standings. Now Jones, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. The free ball. And it's New York with a rebound. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
As they say, live by the three, die by the three. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Defensive foul, Josh Giddey. First personal foul.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
One shot.
And that one misses. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max quota.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
The three, Smith. Hart pulls it in.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And it's powered home by Towns.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Giddey, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Jones against Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Over Jones. And too long on the shot. The Bulls trail by 5. Back to Giddey. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Giddey missing.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Hart passes to Brunson, back to Hart. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Brunson from downtown. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first.
One of the NBA's Iron Men, Mikal Bridges, has remained remarkably healthy and efficient for most of his career so far.
And And he's good on the second. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Put your hands together and let's
And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Smith with it. He's scoreless. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Buzelis nails it from beyond the arc.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Over Jones. True on the 14-footer. Brunson's got 8 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Jones. Pass to Smith. Now Giddey. Floats one. And he lays it in. Giddey's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Outside Hart. Here's Brunson outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Now here's Jones. Picked by Smith. The 3. And Jones good for 3. He's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Richards is checked in for Chicago. Colin Sexton comes in for Jones. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Clarkson outside. Alvarado outside, fires the 3, gets the 3 ball to go. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
A nice shot by Smith.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Sexton against Clarkson. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Clarkson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, OG Anunoby is so disruptive, he's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back over to you guys.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Clarkson. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Over Sexton. And it's Clarkson missing. The Bulls trail by 5. Smith passes to Giddey. Back to Smith. Pass to Buzelis. Now Giddey. 6 to shoot. 13 feet out. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Here's Bridges, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, at 6'6" with pretty good length, he plays a lot longer than he looks, and that helps Bridges inside.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
That's good from Bridges. Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Smith. Ivy comes in for Buzelis. And Simon has subbed in for Giddey. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Richards. Now Simons. And here's Ivy from the arc. Sinks the tray.
Hot off the pass. Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Now Robinson. Towns, left side. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Chicago with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Sexton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Simons. Right at the free throw line. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Clarkson's got his second bucket on the night.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
There's Simons with a 3. The shot no good. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Landry Shamet. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Alvarado in at the point. Now here's Sexton. 11 points for him last game against Toronto.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere, strong from beyond the arc.
And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Towns with the ball. Williams defending. Pass to Shamet. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Simons against Towns. Simons right side. Outside Sexton. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
New York leading by 6. Clarkson outside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the shot goes down.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Bulls. They host the Pistons after this one. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Alvarado outside. Pass to Towns. Here's Clarkson. Fires for 3. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Williams passes to Simons. Here's Richards. Yet to see a basket. Ivy's shot is off.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Alvarado knocks down the triple. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
For Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Ivy. Giddey comes in for Sexton. And it's Jones in for Simons. Here's Williams. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Richards. There's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. New York leading by 11. Clarkson passes to Alvarado. New York working the ball around now. Basket counts. Alvarado's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear as smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Pass to Okoro. Outside Giddey. Can they get it? Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Clarkson. It's picked off. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Giddey. Clarkson against Jones. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shaman. And here's Clarkson. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 15-point game. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Please welcome to the court.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. New York also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Bridges outside. Brunson surveys. Towns for three. Fires in the triple.
Anthony
Towns has got 8 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Hart's checked in for Robinson.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Now here's Hart. 11 points for him last game against Detroit. Anunoby finds Hart. Towns down low, covered by Richards. Towns can't get it to go. The Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Smith. Here's Giddey. Now here's Richards. Smith outside. And here's Giddey. 4 on the clock. And here's Jones. Brunson defending. The Bulls with another miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Anunoby. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Up top, Richards. Outside Jones for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Anunoby on the take. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Wow, that was impressive. Anunoby basically forced it through that time. Playing through contact impressively.
It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game. Jones' his shot is good.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Chicago with a rebound. Smith passes to Jones. Back to Smith. Outside Giddey. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Knicks leading by 16. Anunoby for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Well, Chicago shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Smith passes to Okoro. Chicago passing it around. Picked by Smith from deep. Giddey. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Now here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. Hart inside. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Jones. Smith finds Giddey. Picked by Smith. Puts up a 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brunson. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Jones. 10 points for him. And the bucket is good. Jones has got 7 now in this quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Now Bridges. Down low. Fade away. Just 2 to shoot. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He has 6.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 6. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Buzelis. Buzelis has got 3 assists tonight. Knicks leading by 16. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so here is Chicago after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Smith outside. The 3. He buries it from 3. Smith's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Hart. He's got 5. Back to Brunson. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Jones, the pass to Smith. Now here's Giddey. Six on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. Giddey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Outside Brunson. 40 seconds left in the first half. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side. Jones feels it out. Lets a floater go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for Chicago, Trey Jones, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Jones hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. The fader. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Giddey's got 17. And so it's New York at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Chicago Bulls.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The rest can't see everything.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Arnie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's where you're mistaken, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Knicks leading by 13. We've got Buzelis, Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Smith in at center. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
Confident shot from Anunoby there, showing he's very comfortable rising up off the catch.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The Knicks pull it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by New York on the other end. On the wing, Jones. Brunson defending. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his third assist of the night.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 17. Hart, the open shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's 9 points for Josh Hart.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Smith with a screen on Bridges. Outside Giddey. And there's a 3-second violation. And now a quick peek at the point guards who, over the last month, are not just making plays for others, they're putting up points themselves. Third is Jalen Brunson.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Now here's Brunson. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. And he gets that one.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
The Bulls trail by 19. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Now Giddey. Picked by Smith. Giddey passes to Smith. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's a great pick and roll. Smith ending up with the hoop.
Outside Hart. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bridges against Giddey. And it's New York scoring again.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Giddey. 17 points in the game. Smith with a screen on Towns. Jones. Offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Right there, Smith operating as an opportunist, saves that possession.
Knicks leading by 17. 14 feet away, and it's New York scoring again.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And team rebounding isn't a strong suit of theirs right now. Only in the top 20 across the league. You'd love to see them really fight for every miss.
And the work they put in at the free throw line has been extremely valuable, especially at the end of games. Smith passes to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Bridges. Clock at 6. From deep, Giddey. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Hart finds Bridges. Back to Hart. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. Here's the 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Now here's Bridges. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Bridges against Smith. Pass to Jones. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Hart. Okoro up top. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Okoro's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Towns outside. Launches a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3 ball.
For 3, Smith. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Banked it in off the glass. Hart's got 11 points.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Pass to Okoro. Lets the 3 fly. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Left side, Anunoby. Now Towns. Ooh, And coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Okoro. And yep, it's good. Okoro's got 5 points now this quarter. Knicks leading by 18. Now here's Brunson. He's got 21. And a deep three from Towns. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith outside. Back to Giddey. This one for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Towns, right side. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. New York needs to get off a shot here. Towns can't get that one to fall. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Giddey. And stolen by Bridges. Outside Brunson. And here's Hart. New York working the ball around now. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Bridges has got 14 points for the game.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
Pass to Jones. Lets it fly. Towns with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. Here's Bridges. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
That one on Giddey.
Bridges is really a good foul shooter, so you do not want to send him to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Chicago making some changes. Richards is checked in for Smith, and it's Colin Sexton in for Giddey. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. And the second free throw is good. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
No one on him. Makes an easy one. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
That polished jump shot of Brunson's is really a key part of why he's so effective as an offensive player.
Jones finds Sexton. Shoots over Bridges. Sexton, that's good. He's got 5.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Robinson passes to Brunson. Over Jones. And it's Brunson missing. The Bulls trail by 20. Here's Richards. Here's Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Anunoby passes to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Towns from the arc. The kick out to Brunson. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
After 1 3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Jones, the pass to Sexton. Back to Jones. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 15 14. Great open look there.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Jones. Up top, Richards. Pass to Sexton. Back to Richards. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Richards has got his second basket of the night. Bridges outside. They set a pick. Fires the three. Richards pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Okoro passes to Sexton. Six to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tougher defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
Shooting 2. You got this. You got this. You got it out.
First one falls for him. For Chicago, Williams is checked in for Buzelis. Ivy comes in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter here. And there's the lob, and a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Right side, Sexton. Ivy outside. And a miss there on the triple. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Jose Alvarado. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Shamet in at the three. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. Now Towns. Williams defending. Here's Shamet. Three-pointer. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his fourth rebound in this one. Now Sexton. Williams passes to Sexton. Chicago passing it around. Now here's Richards. He's covered by Clarkson. Now Ivy. Stolen! Outside Robinson. To the left wing. To the paint. Towns double team. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Knicks leading by 20. Pass to Clarkson. Up top, Robinson. Clarkson against Sexton. And he makes it.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And Chicago has possession. Ivy passes to Richards. Back to Ivy. Outside Giddey. 4-3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Shaman. Back to Towns. Clarkson outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Brunson is checked in for New York.
At the line for the Knicks, Jordan Clarkson. At the line for one.
And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got 19 points.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Pass to Robinson. Towns, left side. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls.
And looking at the Cavaliers matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Now here's Giddey. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here's Brunson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
It's Giddey on the wing. Brunson defending. The three, Smith. Can't hit that one.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Robinson passes to Shamet. Screen by Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Jacks up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
To the middle. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
Here's the teardrop, and Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
New York has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout. BA allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Here's Giddey following the bucket by the Knicks. The three from Sexton. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 7 tonight. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Towns a screen on Giddey. And here's Brunson from the arc. Sinks the tray. Brunson's got 37.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
It's Giddey on the wing. And he dunks it down.
You look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Fourth personal.
Some changes for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Richards. Okoro comes in for Ivy, and it's Trey Jones in for Sexton. Sohan's checked in for New York. Alvarado comes in for Shamet.
Tell you what, when you start locking it down at the line, usually good things tend to happen.
The Bulls have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Giddey. Back to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Brunson with it, defended by Jones. And here's Brunson. And it's good for 2. Brunson's got 42 in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Smith outside. Over Robinson, and there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Giddey.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Brunson passes to Clarkson. Now Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Jones. Back to Robinson. Up and over Smith. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Huck Porty's checked in for New York. Kolek comes in for Alvarado.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
The Bulls have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Picked by Smith. Giddey into the lane. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Brunson against Jones. And he drives in with the floater. And Brunson with the lay-in. Brunson's got 44.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Ellis. Giddey with it. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you use a screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Knicks with the possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. Kolek. Another shot. Porty's shot is good. Porty's got his first points of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Buzelis. It seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Buzelis. Shoots from 12. Porty grabs the board. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. There's the screen. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Buzelis. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Brunson against Jones. Now here's Clarkson. Outside Brunson. Back to Clarkson. Over Okoro. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Brunson.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson passes to Robinson. And here's Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Jones. And here's Brunson from the arc. And a big finish by Robinson.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Jones. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
At the line for Chicago.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
Shooting 1.
Smooth sailing for New York. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. Not this time. And it's the Bulls' ball. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Giddey's got 32 points.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Now Brunson. And So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For